Hi. I think every day is Saturday. So it's Saturday. Happy Saturday. Why not? I was ready to do this over an hour ago, but I was expecting some activity going on at my house with my son going in and out. It didn't happen. I got sick of waiting, so I'm going on now. Yeah. Anyway, how are you? I'm so happy to be here, and I'm happy that you're here. And uh, whatever the heck the day is, I think it's Thursday. Check on my computer. My computer will tell me. Thursday, March 26th. All right, there we are. So it's Thursday. Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of hearts coming through. How does it even happen? That's so cool. I love that. Yay. Well, thank you. Okay, so this is Suzy Woo. 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 And I want to help you live a life that makes you want to say, woo. Great. So a new part of this daily thing involves a crystal of the day. Today's crystal is green aventurine. And it's not adventure, like going on an adventure. There's no D. It's aventurine. So we'll get to that in 2 seconds. And happy Thursday, Michelle. Thank you for joining. So today, the crystal will be green aventurine. The chakra area, body part is going to be the heart because the color is green. The chakra color is green. We are looking at joyful things. So if you happen to look at my page, I posted some pictures of some really beautiful little shamrock flowers that I have just sitting on my windowsill. And they're just so gosh darn happy. So I had a purple one for a couple years now, and it leaked into another plant. So I have purple clovers or shamrocks growing in 2 different pots on my windowsill over my sink. And I got a new one around St. Patrick's Day. Yes, that is past. So lost. Of a regular one, if you will. So it's a green plant with white flowers. But I posted a picture on my page just to share the happiness and to remind you that we're always growing. It is springtime. The things that have been beneath the soil, lying dormant, it's time to wake up. Yeah, so isn't that so wonderful? It's wonderful to be alive. There's a lot of excellent things that are going on. I'm kind of humbled. I'm a little bit like, oh my God, because, doing psychic work, there's never like a time that you just rest on what you do. You continue to be wowed. And you could probably detect it, like every time we do a video and, when I do the cards, I'm like, oh my God, isn't that awesome? See how it works? So I'm always probably almost as amused as you are all the time. I mean, approach life with a childlike wonder. We are children of the earth, and the earth is our mother. And she's not real happy because we have been leaving the house a mess. So she says, go to your room and think about what you've done. So we're all in the proverbial corner with the dunce cap on while we're being punished. But really, when you get sent to the corner and think about what you've done, us being sent to the proverbial corner is giving us this time to actually look at what our values and what are our priorities. And one of the biggest problems, I want to say, one of the biggest issues which has pushed us to the edge is that we've become too externalized. All of our stimulus comes from outside things. And that is not the way to live. It is not. Yeah, there's the activity. So we cannot put all of our stock into things that are outside of us. I just saw Patrick walking around here. Hi, baby. Isn't he awesome? I love him. Um, and here comes activity number 2. Yeah, oh well. Oh no, it's not. Pardon me, that's across the street. I'm gonna close my curtain. Just excuse me for a minute, because it is getting a little bit dark out. All right. Hi. So I'm in a lot of groups that I get a lot of information from, and it's kind of mind-blowing to see some of the things that I've posted and shared and said are being like announced. It's really, really cool. One of them, never mind. Okay, so one of them had to do with the original Ten Commandments movie. Remember that with who is it? Yul Brynner? And I don't remember anybody else's name, but the movie came out in 1956, I think it was. It's one of my favorite movies, and it's like 3 hours long. And I used to watch it every Easter in my old life when I was still married. It's so symbolic. I love it so much, so much. Well, the vision that I was getting when I did the video and I posted it on Facebook, I actually posted this scene. I found it on YouTube and shared the scene of when the Pharaoh wishes the firstborn of every family to die. And he thought somehow he was exempt. So that night when the plague happened and the firstborn of every family was dying, they showed Joshua coming to the house where Moses was. Yeah. And they're breaking bread and doing their thing, and they're hearing people screaming on the outside, and Moses says to Joshua, pretty much close the door. And Joshua was painting with pig's blood, I think it was, on the outside of the door. So it's kind of like this Passover feeling. And when I had originally had said it, I read something that was just posted today referring to that same scene from that movie. And I was just like, oh my God. It's always more fun to share instead of saying never mind. I was just thinking how much I hate it when people do that. They kind of lead you on, and they're like, oh, never mind. It's like, no, tell me. So I wanted to share. Okay, so and those who are dying are not those who are dying are people who are being arrested at the top of the peak, the top of the heap, those 1%. Yeah, so while we're in this time of self-reflection and renovation internally here, let's just stay focused within and let happen what needs to happen. And there's no going back on this. And that's why, like, I've been excited for unknown reasons, but like, I've been excited this whole time. And really, I've come to understand through certain dreams and messaging that I've received is that it's because we as a planet is being rebirthed, and then we as individuals are being rebirthed, and then we as a collective, the human race, is getting a reboot. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I've been saying for a long time now, it's such an exciting time to be alive. It really, really is. So fear not, my friends. Everything's going to be fine. You are going to be fine. The best thing you can do is to love yourself, honor yourself, and that is how you can be the best person that you can. Now, let's move to our crystal. Green Aventurine, not adventure, it's Aventure, Aventurine. It's one of my favorites, but then again, aren't they all? Okay, they're green. Duh. Okay. And here's what they look like. I'm not used to using this camera like this. Okay, so they're green. um, all green crystals, mostly our heart chakra. This is a stone of happiness, joy. It's a stone of abundance. Um, it sure wouldn't hurt to keep one in your wallet. I keep a citrine in my wallet to make sure my wallet is never empty. But this is a merchant stone. It is a stone of abundance and happiness. And oh, hi, Tina. I haven't seen you in forever. Um, this is a wonderful. It's soothing. It's calming. It's like a. It's almost like a little princess smile is how it feels to me. Um, so you might see it like, no, I did not make this. You might see it in jewelry. It looks kind of like that. But the other reason I have this, I won this in a basket, and I actually don't think this is real. So I also wanted to talk about, uh, well, I kind of wanted to talk about how to tell real stuff from fake stuff, but I think that's a different session. Anyways, green aventurine is a beautiful, beautiful healing stone. I have a definition pulled up that I would like to read. I think it's not the right one. Here it is. Okay. Green aventurine, heart chakra. Green aventurine is a comforter and heart healer. It neutralizes all sources of electromagnetic pollution, blocking out emanations from computers, television, and other electronic equipment. Green aventurine settles nausea and dissolves negative emotions and thoughts. It brings well-being and emotional calm. It's a good all-around healer. Aventurine is a stone of prosperity. It reinforces leadership qualities and decisiveness. It promotes compassion and empathy. It encourages perseverance. Yeah. Aventurine relieves stammers and severe neuroses. It stabilizes one's state of mind, stimulates perception, and enhances creativity. It aids in seeing alternatives and possibilities. It calms anger and irritation, promotes feelings of well-being. Aventurine balances male and female energy. It encourages regeneration of the heart and protects against environmental pollution. Aventurine benefits the thymus gland and the nervous system. It balances blood pressure and stimulates the metabolism, lowering cholesterol. Aventurine has an anti-inflammatory effect and eases skin eruptions, allergies, migraines, and soothes the eyes. It heals lungs, sinuses, heart, muscular, and urogenital systems. And most of that stuff I got from charmsoflight.com, but I think there was a little bit of an overlap, so I mush-mashed it from probably more than just that. So that is green aventurine. Isn't it wonderful? And I left it here so you might be able to see it. I got to close my other curtain because now it's getting kind of dark out. Hi, baby. Welcome to my living room. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is the wonderful heart crystal. Wonderful for centering yourself, wonderful for love and abundance and all those happy, wonderful things that I just read. I am making crystal grids, personal grids. I'm not a seller. Currently, I'm not selling crystals themselves. But this is the color. And you can Google and find out all kinds of stuff on your own. It's well, green, obviously. Aventurine, Aventurine. Okay, so I think we'll just do, actually, I think I'm just going to send you some heart healing, and then we're going to do a card. And then tonight's card is going to be the dragon deck because I love it so much. All right, so this, okay, I don't need an explanation. So this is going to be a short but very impactful heart healing, heart sensation. So just go ahead if you'd like to open your heart. Okay, you can close your eyes and you can take a couple of nice deep breaths. I'll try to use my indoor voice. You know, I'm really loud. All right, so just take a couple of nice deep breaths. Come into your body. Just feel your body. Okay, and open your heart. Just allow your heart to open. Use your intention and see your chest cavity opening, allowing yourself to receive these healing energies. Okay, hold that and just notice what you notice. I'm going to be sending you, it's already starting, before I even get it out of my mouth. I'm sending you heart healing energy, and it feels like if you could imagine like seeing a peacock's tail opening, that kind of like fluttering and opening is the sensation that I'm being directed. Just see how it feels for you. Okay, remember to breathe, continue breathing, open that heart space. It's giggly. It's so good, I don't want to stop. I'm starting to feel like on my tongue is, it's like when you get a shot of Novocaine. Really beautiful energy. The universe has your back, okay? I want you to know this. You have so many beings that are always there for you, and they're ready, willing, and able. They want to help you as much as possible to get through this transition, to get through this transformation. But you have to ask. Ask for help, ask for guidance, and you will get it. Thank you. Take another nice deep breath, come back, and open your eyes whenever you're ready. Please share what that experience was like. Pretty cool. I can open my eyes. There I am. All right. Let me know how that was for you. Our beautiful green aventurine and this little heart tingly, healthy thing that we had going on there. Some beautiful heart healing. Remember who you are. Remember and know that you are so loved, so loved, and that you are never alone, ever. With your physical eyes, it may seem that you're alone, or physical presence in this 3D area, 3D platform, 3D line of vision, but you're never alone. You're never alone. No. So you can, once in a while, you can just close your eyes, come into your heart, open up and ask for guidance. You will surely get it as long as you're open to it. And one of the things that most people do is they explain it away. So it's like something comes in and you're like, oh, no, that's my imagination. No, it's not. That is the guidance. Yeah, don't explain anything away. This stuff is real. It is real. You are a soul. You are a soul that is eternal. We're just temporarily renting space in our physical body, this physical vessel. It's temporary. Once our physical vessel is no longer, our soul goes on. It hangs out in between lives for a while. You have your life review. You go through a whole bunch of stuff. You get a job. And then you incarnate again, unless you like get it all figured out. Once you have it all figured out, there's no reason to incarnate on Earth anymore. I look at Earth as a big school, and we come here to learn lessons. And once we've got all those lessons figured out, we don't need to be here anymore. Then we graduate. We don't have to deal with heaviness of 3D. Okay, shall we do our card now? So I'm doing the dragon deck just because it's so awesome. Oh, and I got to show it to you in a good way this way. Dragon Oracle with this is Diana Cooper. And I will ask, yeah, I gotta get this out of the way so I knock it over and move my keyboard. And ask for, oh, look at this is the same one that's on the and ask to be guided or directed to the card that carries the message for the group that's tuned in now and ever will tune in, so that this is most applicable. It's very important that you don't fear. It's very important that you're mindful of your thoughts. Smile to your neighbors, greet your neighbors, wave, see if you can help them, check on one another. This is a time of being recreated. This is like a second chance at life. We're so lucky. We get a second chance. We get to do our own life review and make our own. Just think of like the Scrooge movie. I didn't see the movie, but the original Christmas Carol. You get to see and you get to make decisions. You have consciousness. So choose carefully where you invest your energy, what you do, where your mindset is vibrating at. It's got to be of the light. Be helpful. Know that you are a wonderful, beautiful, limitless being of light. Do not talk down to yourself, because you are a creation. Okay, that's 2 jumpers. We have a source dragon and an alpha dragon. I'm not reading everything, but I just want to show you. Source dragon, okay, that is a big deal. And what that says is that, yeah, listen up, because that's where that information came from. But I'm going to put those over there and spread these out and actually draw one now. Ooh, right here. That was easy. And it's the fire dragon. Didn't we draw this guy the other day? And it's also the same, that's the cover. Oh, how funny is that? All right, so let me put the other ones away. In my head, I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Just because I love being able to work with spirit, work with other beings. Okay, so this is the card that we drew. And so we have Source Dragon. I am going to read it because I think everybody wants to know. It's almost the equivalent of saying, oh, how about this? Oh, never mind. I don't want to do that. And now it seems to be a theme. So I want to make sure I don't do that. So I'm going to put it here with our green Aventurine so that you can see it. Something to prop it up with. All right. So Source Dragon, there's no denying that that's a big deal. Okay, so Source Dragon, and you guys are going to be really connecting with Source very much now in coming weeks. We're going to be getting a lot more messages. And when they talk about that veil, the veil is illusion. And like there pretty much is going to be no veil. Like our telepathy will be restored, our ability to communicate. And with practice, you can even do telekinesis. You can move things with your mind. All right, so let's see, Source. Here are those birds. Oh my God. Source Dragon, page 110, ninth dimension. That's as high as this goes. Page 110 is the very last one in the document. Hopefully I can read these words because it's a little bit faint. Attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Wow, that's important. In the entire, oh my gosh, in the center of, let me turn on this light for myself. It's too bright for you. That's much better. In the center of all of the dimensions, galaxies, and universes is an infinite point of pure stillness and love. This is the heart of Source, and from it flows the most incredible illumination. As the wishes of Source flow forth, the illumined angels, known as the seraphim. Oh my God. So I have to sidestep for a minute because there's a whole bunch of clients of mine, and a whole bunch of times when I'm somewhere and that word seraphim comes in. Oh my God. So that's cool that came through. When I drew this card, I was delivering you a message from Source. This is so cool. Okay. As the wishes of Source flow forth, the illumined angels, known as the seraphim, sing Om, the vibration of master creation at a 12th dimensional frequency. This allows the will of the creator to spread as seed thoughts into the universe. Ninth dimensional transparent white Source dragons exist purely to attend to the divine will and turn wishes into reality. They step down the light to a ninth dimensional level that we can access it. They act as portals of light through which we can connect with the energies of the infinite. Okay, and then I'm going to read about the Alpha Dragon. All right, that's not going to work. There we go. And we picked this guy one of the last times we used this deck too. Alpha is a very powerful, this is divine masculine. Oh, Alpha, oh, it's only, it's also a ninth dimensional, 106. Ninth dimensional, 106, here we go. Harness the divine masculine power of creation, destroy the old, visualize your dream, and help to manifest a new world. Very applicable. These incredible galactic dragons carry Archangel Metatron's highest light. They help to create the universe that we live in and continue to breathe the yang energy of manifestation into our world. Because they have the power of physical manifestation. They work with our thoughts when we or the collective mind of humanity are ready to bring something into creation. These are enormous and powerful dragons. They only work for the highest good. As they can build, they can also destroy. They are entering our world now at the end of the old era and the start of the new to facilitate the destruction of that which no longer serves our planet and the construction of a new world at a much higher frequency. And that's for all of humanity. Okay, and then the fire dragon is the card of the day. And normally we just do one card, but we had two jumpers, so I could not deny those. And especially because they were synchronized with what was going on at the time. Okay, fire. Fire dragon is a fourth dimensional guy, and it's page 22, which is one of my numbers. All right, and here's for, it burns up the lower energies around you. Yeah, I like that too. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired and clear your soul pathway. Fourth dimensional fire dragons radiate a bright orange fiery light. They are powerful beings who give us power, thrust, and determination when we work with them. They are the master clearance experts and will direct their blazing flames at anything we ask them to, transmuting lower vibrations that no longer serve us. They will fly in front of us when we travel, often burning up challenges before we reach them. They are also extremely protective of their companions and those who work with them. They will light up our friends and roar at those who undermine us. You have received this card, so this is for you individually now. It is time to invite the fire dragons to burn up any circumstances in your life that are not serving you. Call on them to delve deep into your childhood or past lives to release you from your past so that your future can shine. They have the ability and power to travel along the timeline of your soul journey, clearing, healing, and transmuting as they do so. They're happy to do this while you sleep if you ask them. Ask them to clear and light up the path in front of you each day. Then relax and trust that all is as it should be. These orange dragons have huge open hearts and love to keep you safe by creating a fiery wall of protection around you or your home and family. So remember to ask them to do so. Call on them to light you up in their flames and breathe inspiration into you. You may be amazed at the positive and courageous way you start to deal with people and situations. Pretty awesome, huh? All right, so I think we did it. Yeah, so we're good for tonight. We're right about at a half an hour. So that would be it. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the likes and the love, and please share if you have any friends or people that you feel would benefit from these positive messages. And if you have any ideas or suggestions, if there's something that you want me to talk about, if I know anything about it, I will. If not, then I'll let you know. Okay. So our crystal of the day, again, is green aventurine. And I'm just seeing if there's anything that I'm looking in the corners and seeing if there's anything I forgot. You are loved. It's really important that you guys know that you are loved. Oh, I didn't give you your hug. I didn't give you a big hug. Because that's the only kind we can do is a distancing hug. But at least I actually get to give you a hug. Hug, 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 hug. All right, guys, have a beautiful evening. Remember to count your blessings, okay? Think of all the things that you have to be grateful for and start trimming away. This is where we can really get some clarity about understanding the things outside of us really don't matter. What's inside and what's right around us, our family matters. And it might not be blood family, and they might not be people who are here, but they're people who have gone before us, our ancestors, and they're all available. They're all available to you. And all you have to do is ask. And meditation, go in, Just close your eyes, center, ground yourself, ask questions with your intentions or even out loud, and then be still enough to listen and see what you get. And by golly, don't explain it away. Because if you're going to ask, you're going to get. You're going to get answers. You're going to get guidance. So just trust what you get. And one other thing about messages from spirit is it's not always direct. So they kind of make you get Scooby-Doo-ish, and you'll get clues. You usually have to put a little bit of work into it, and then once you get it, it's like, oh my God, and it makes sense. And then and then you get like a reward sticker, and then spirit's like, yeah, you got it, all right. You'll get some kind of confirmation, and then they'll give you more. That's the way it works. But you have to do the first initiation. You have to ask, you have to take the action, you have to be engaged and involved with your life so that you can, really expand into who you are and what it is that you're here to do. You're not here to curl up in a ball and shrivel away. You are here to bring your wonderful gifts and your beautiful heart and mind to share. We're here to share our talents. Share of yourself. Don't give yourself away. That's another big important tip too. All right. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow, which will be Friday. Yeah, I can figure it out. So stay well, love yourself, love one another, and live a life that makes you want to say, woo! And I'll see you soon. Have a great night.